This is the Excellent Sports Adventure. It's playoff time in the NHL. 3 Canadian teams still in the mix. Once again, it's the Leafs and the Lightning. The Bugs had a statement game in Tampa last week. This is not the team that bowed out in 7 games last year. Ryan O'Reilly gives the Leafs a player they haven't had before, a Conn Smythe Trophy winner, healthy, well-rested now, and ready to lead the Buds to the next level.
Yeah, having a deep run before, I think that can help for sure. Again, every year is different. The teams are completely different and everything like that. But still, I think it gives me confidence going in. I think I kind of know what it should look like and compete off it.
We made a number of additions at the trade deadline, so we had to sort of reconnect with that and develop that on the fly. Really like the way it's come together here, certainly in the last month, but even more so in the last 2-3 weeks, really since O'Reilly's arrival coming back in and kind of solidified our group that much more. So you develop it during the regular season, and then in the playoffs it's about adhering to it and being confident in who you are. And we've established ourselves as an elite team in the league. We need to go out there and be respectful of our opponent and know the challenges, but remain connected to what we do well.
Oilers home to the Kings. Series opener. Strong forecheck by the Oil. Matthias Janmark centering pass off the skate right to Leon Draisaitl. Look at that release. He had a pair, but the Kings rally. A power play in overtime. Anze Kopitar to Victor Arvidsson to Alexei Iafolo. Kings take the opener 4-3 in OT. The Jets opened their series with the Golden Knights in Vegas. The Knights had a great year, but this is a winnable series for Winnipeg. For a while there, it looked like Canada was going to top the podium at the Women's World Hockey Championship. Brianne Jenner put the Canadian side up in the gold medal final, but the Americans stormed back with 4 straight, 2 empty netters. They take gold. Canada settles for silver. Better result for the Canadian women in tennis. They grinded out a win over Belgium in their Billie Jean Cup qualify in Vancouver, and they move on to the finals in November. Well, that record 13-0 start for the Tampa Bay Rays, well, it was pretty good until they hit the Rogers Center. Yes, indeed, Jose Barrios looking to regain that old form at home. He was terrific, allowing 4 hits over 5 innings, 6 strikeouts. Jays showing tremendous patience at the plate, bringing in Alejandro Kirk to pinch hit. Well done, John Schneider. Jays roll 6-3. In the second game, Jackie Robinson Day, it was Yusei Kikuchi's turn to shine. Kikuchi scattered 4 hits over 6 innings, and he struck out 9. Man, has this guy ever improved over last year. Jays missed the sweep, but they take 2 out of 3 from Tampa. Just when you thought the Raptors had that play-in game in the bag all wrapped up, well, think again. Yep, they blew that big lead to the Bulls, and they couldn't make the free throws, just 17 of 33. Well, Chicago made 13 of 16. That was a ball game. Tough year comes to an end.
We've definitely showed some good stretches, but also not like some stretches where we weren't good at all. And I think that is we're gonna have to be better. And obviously, like when you look at the season, a lot of ups and downs. Like you look at our record, 41-41. Like just not consistent enough. And that's got to change.
Rebuilding Oklahoma City Thunder won their first play-in game thanks to that Canadian content. Lou Dort had 27 points for OKC, drives the lane and won. The kid from Montreal has really come around. Toronto's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the theft. SGA led the way in scoring with 32 points. Thunder clipped the Pelicans 123-118. Unfortunately, they lost to the Timberwolves. But, hey, Canada's got some game, baby. Jim Lawson is stepping down as president and CEO of Woodbine Entertainment Group this fall. Lawson, who has been a guest of the show a couple of times, has held the post for 8 years, and he did a heck of a job at WAG, despite some challenging times, including a pandemic. But Woodbine and Mohawk have both experienced record seasons the past couple of years and have managed to boost their profile internationally. And he will be involved with the opening of a $1 billion resort featuring a modern Vegas-style casino, which is slated to open adjacent to Woodbine Racetrack this summer. Lawson also served as CFL board chairman from 2013 to 2019, twice acting as interim league commissioner. He was also a heck of a hockey player in his day, drafted by the Montreal Canadiens. He told us about a training camp experience with those Habs.
They split the training camp up into 4 teams, and for whatever reason, I got put on the team with all the stars, like Lafleur and Lapointe, and you name them, they were on our team. The only guys that had retired from the Glory teams were Ken Dryden and Savard. So you name everyone else, Mondu and LaRouche, and they were all there.
Yeah.
And yeah, Robinson was there. I've got a great story about my one-on-one drill with him where I drew him every time, like 3 times in a row. And finally, I just dumped it in.
Now our shot of the week, and we've got something a little bit different from Arizona.
God damn it.
The shot of the week is brought to you by Sleepy Hollow Country Club. 60 years of tradition, providing a challenging and enjoyable golf experience just minutes from Toronto. Here we go in Arizona. Not a rattler, folks, just a bull snake. Welcome to Arizona Golf.